Welcome to another Let's Play of Quest for Glory 3. My name is Anna Mardon. When we last left off, there we go. We were very close to maxing out our weapon and parry and dodge. So we're going to try to do that now. I would have done it already, but I didn't want to go over the hour mark. I've been pleasantly surprised at the rate at which we're gaining points in these skills. It would be interesting, because I'm a massive nerd, it would be interesting to know what the algorithms were behind each game in terms of how your skills increase. Because it's definitely not the same across each game. I mean, like, famously for this Let's Play playlist, stealth was very hard to max out in the first game unless you knew the right trick. Thanks again, Ben, for that suggestion. Then in Quest for Glory 2, stealth maxed itself out almost instantly. And now we're back to stealth taking its sweet time. Obviously, the developers did not try to max the skills out themselves, because they surely would have noticed that all three games sorely neglect climbing as a skill. You cannot, you can only max it in one place in Quest for Glory 1, you cannot max it in Quest for Glory 2, and you cannot max it in Quest for Glory 3, and it's astonishing to me that they didn't notice that. I think Magic maxed itself out faster in this game in 3 than it did in 2. Because in 2 it felt like we were magicking all over the place. But neither of them were what I would call fast. Throwing took forever in 2. Whereas it was relatively easy in 1, and then I would say here in 3. Although part of that was because that was one of the places where holding down enter worked for us, because we didn't have to keep typing throw rock, throw rock, throw rock, throw rock, because we could just hold the enter key down and throw to our heart's content. So the interface helped there. Honor was very easy to max out because, well, we used the exploit where you offer the thief gold, and he doesn't take it because it's no use to him. Now that he's honorless, no one will sell him anything. So you're getting honor for literally for nothing. It's the thought that counts. But even if we didn't do the gold trick, you can also give him meat that you bought for 1 centime, because you can bargain the meat seller down so low. So honor is laughably easy to get, but it was pretty easy to get in 2 as well. You just had to throw all your dinar at the beggar who would occasionally show up. Wow, we're not making contact with this guy at all. There we go. Communication, I felt, was harder to up here, but I think that's partly because grinding via bartering was not really possible. You would have had to do a lot of ridiculous interface clicks. So instead we did the exploit where we just tell the Libon about peace over and over again with the enter button held down. Silly, but effective. So we're pretty close to maxing out skills, not so much for attributes, which are, interestingly enough, taking longer this time around. Usually attributes seem to sort of max themselves out as you increase the skill. And it's almost like the development team thought that was bad or weird, because it seems like they actively tried to correct for that when I didn't really think it needed to be corrected for, but I guess you do you. I hate that this is taking so many in-game days, though. That bothers me. Parry is up to 300. Dodge is getting there. And then weapon use, interestingly enough, is going to be the one that we do last, which is unprecedented. I'm pretty sure weapon use usually maxes itself out first, because we thwack things more often than we dodge. So yeah, I would love to see some kind of algorithm on how the skills go up. I also noticed when we were doing the magic, it seemed to go up in jumps of 3 or 5, never 4 for some reason. So there's some interesting math going on there, and like I said, I would love to see that because I'm a big math nerd. But I don't. Probably that's not gettable because I don't think you can dump it out of the code like you could do a text dump. Your incredible paladin senses warn you of danger. Well, that and the fact that the earth is literally shaking under my feet because of the dinosaur approaching. Extremely conflicted, by the way, about... See, I knew this would happen, and I'm conflicted about it because I know there are fights coming up that will max out weapon use, but I hate to just, okay, we're done now. That's there. But basically 300, 300, 300. Stealth is at 250. It's always the one that trails. We can't up pick locks, and there's literally no way to up climbing. So this side of the screen is basically done. Let's go back to the pool. And refill our skins. I've been sort of obsessively refilling them. We've never used more than like 3 or 4, I don't think. But, and I own 14 of them, so we should be good, but nevertheless. We're going to sleep for the night. If only because we could use some health to come back. We're gonna go back into stealth, save our game. And now let us go back to the Simbani village. We're gonna go throw some spears. Oh, hi there. How would you like to help me max out my weapon? Our health is really good, that's nice. I do not know if sleeping at Irona's pool maxes out health and magic the way it does in... Jerk didn't even help us get our weapon use up. You were not useful, dinosaur. Alrighty, hi there. Sup. And goodbye. So let's go back over to the spears. I think Uhura may show up now. But, so I'm saving in case I accidentally blow past some of her dialogue. You be getting pretty good with your spear throwing, hero. Maybe you as good as I. Maybe you and I should be seeing who is the better thrower of spears. Do you wish to compete with me? Missouri hero, I hope you are also well. To win a spear throwing contest, try to hit the center of the target. Center of the target counts as 2 points. Outside of the target counts as 1. The one with the most points after 3 throws wins the contest. Your throw, hero. I do not know that the placement of your icon or the wind actually changes anything. You have beaten me at the throwing of the spears. Do not stop practicing though. There are many who be better throwing spears than I. Still, you are very, very good. It just never hurts to be better. To be winning at the Symbani Initiation Contest, you will be to be even more skilled at throwing than I. The Initiation Contest usually has 3 throws at a still target and 3 throws at a moving target. You will only win if you practice and use your brains well. So, what I don't get is... A spear is the Symbani's best protection. That is why the warrior must be so skilled with the spear. She is... Well, first and foremost, she has passed an initiation. We know that because she is a warrior. So... she's passed an initiation because she's a warrior. So why is she saying to pass an initiation we'd have to be better at it than her? Now, okay, maybe you could say, well, that was a long time ago and she's out of practice. But she's not. She's literally a warrior right now. Her job is to use a spear. Her job before she came back to the village was to use a spear in Shapeir and teach people. Granted, we never saw any throwing, and hey, wouldn't that have been a much better way to practice throwing if there'd been a target range to use with the guildmaster instead of going out into the desert and throwing rocks? I will die salty about that. But, so, however many years ago, what, maybe 10 years ago? 10 years ago, she passed an initiation. Then she has 10 years of lifetime experience with this particular skill. It just seems kind of weird for her to say that we need to be better than her if we're going to win the initiation. That strikes me as odd. I noticed that earlier in one of her dialogue trees, and I was like, that literally doesn't make any sense though. You should be really good at this. And, you know, okay, skills atrophy a little bit as you get older and your body isn't as strong as it used to be, but this has never not been her job. Okay, also, it's not building our strength up as much as I wanted it to. So let's go do something else. That's going to be frustrating if we can't get our strength up. Oh, hello. Hello. Look at the prisoner the warriors caught. Now maybe we can make the leopardmen give back our spear of death. I actually did not want that to happen yet. For reasons. And I'm wondering if the throwing caused it to happen, because we did get a bloop saying that is what I wanted to happen. I wanted to play games with him one more time. At least one more time. I would be happy if you would tell me some stories of how you came to become a hero while we play. You tell about your adventures in Spielberg. The jungles of Spielberg sound very different from the jungles here. You must be very brave to face so much magic. I do not think there can be peace here until the Simbani have back the Spear of Death. So, that's our move. I don't know why I stress out so much about winning the rocket game, because it's not like there's any stakes, but you play a good game. Maybe we play again? The warriors sound very brave when they talk about war. Only Uhura talks about peace. The other warriors get mad at her. They'd be saying words like coward. Still, she talks of peace. It'd be your turn to move the stones now. Oh no. It really kind of feels like it comes down to who went first. Oh crap, I completely walked into that one. If you play enough games with him, and I want very much to play enough games with him, you have the dialogue option to ask him to be your friend. Oh man, he's gonna win. We both have the same number of stones in our home. It'd be a tie. I do not see the friend option yet. We might need to play more than 2 games with him. No, I will not play it anymore. Goodbye, friend. I will soon undergo the initiation test after I kill Hatari Kubwa and bring the horn to the Libon. I have practiced all my skills very hard and will soon be ready. I learned to speak your language from Uhura. This is because I want to be a Libon someday, and a Libon must be very wise. The Simbani welcome all friends of Tarna. You be our guest both by Uhura and by Rakesh. You be doubly welcome as long as you do not use magic here. So, I don't want the lion or the leopard prisoner to show up yet, because I don't want to lose the game playing, and I don't remember if he stops. I think these are all the same answers as before. So nothing new there. But okay, and Yusufu is gone. If we play over here with Uhura, will that bring the leopard prisoner? A good question, and I do not know the answer. Habari, hero. You interested in trying this wrestling bridge with me? Missouri hero, I watched you practice some and figured you needed to be challenged before you think too big of yourself. You will see how it be to have someone else throw you off balance. This form of wrestling started many, many seasons of the journeys ago, when women were first allowed to be warriors. When a man and a woman would wrestle, either the man would win or he would be injured in a very sensitive area. Men are usually bigger and weigh more, which be a real advantage in hand-to-hand wrestling. Unfortunately, the men were sometimes distracted by wrestling with a woman, and this made them vulnerable and they could get hurt more often. So the Simbani started the wrestling bridge. This relies more upon balance than sheer strength or weight, so the women can compete with the men evenly. The men still get distracted sometimes by watching the wrong things, but that is all part of the contest. Missouri hero, watching you reminds me when I was practicing to be a warrior. I fell off many times before I learned balance. In a contest, both people stand near the middle of the bridge. You wait for the judge to start you out. When the judge says to go, try and make the first move. That way, you make your opponent have to counter you first. Come over to me and I will show you. To keep your balance when your opponent makes a move, the best thing to be doing be to move the other way. If he jumps, you should drop down. If he moves left, you should move right. This way the bridge stays balanced. I will show you. After I jump, you drop down and try to stay in balance. Missouri, now when I dodge to my left, you move to your left. Now when I move right, you counter me. Now watch me and try to make the counter move. You'll be getting the idea. Now let's really try this. When I say go, we will both try to outbalance the other 3 out of 5 times. Ready? Go. Oh, we got her. Missouri, you are a quick learner. Let's try this again. Hey Chip, did you come to help me? You watching Uhura? She's the best, isn't she? We're gonna jump and she drops down. She went left, so we went left. We're gonna jump again. She jumped, we'll drop down. Oops, she didn't do the right counter. Very good, young hero. I think I'll be surpassed pretty soon now. Who's a good boy? You're a good boy. Jump. She dropped down. She dropped down, so we'll jump. Jump again. She dropped down. She went right, so we'll go right. Then we'll go left. She went left. Left. Right. Right. Down. Jump. Down. Down. Jump. Jump. Down. Jump. Down. Oh, she fell off again. Asante heroes, Sapphire. That was good. Good luck and good practice. Maybe you should be teaching me how to do this. You just won the match. Keep on practicing though. You have to be plenty good to beat someone else. Well done, us. So the question is, will suddenly a leopard show up? Because I don't want that. And the other question is there any way we can practice this without... What's the fastest move? I think the fastest move is the right. So we're just gonna smash the mouse until we fall off. There we go. You got a little dizzy up there. Maybe you'd better rest before continuing. Our agility is now 300. Woohoo! So that at least worked. Please don't be there. Ah, good. Okay, so it's definitely the spear throwing that causes the prisoner to show up. Because every time that's happened, and I've had to reload, because it did happen once in a video that I just plain started over, we had gone spear throwing. So let me ponder. We could go out into the savannah or the jungle and just plain stealth around until we hit 300. I really don't want to do that. It seems like a waste of everyone's time. I really don't know how to up luck or vitality or intelligence or strength except to keep doing the things we've been doing. Let me pull up my... Let me pull up my Quest for Glory sheet that I'm looking at. Strength goes up as you fight and practice weapon use, but also goes up quickly as you practice throwing. I don't think I believe that. Oh, you know what we could do? Because I don't think it's just the throwing skill. I think it's also includes throwing rocks. So, ugh. Yes, hi, thank you. So we're gonna pick up, or we're gonna take about 1,000,000 rocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Intelligence will go up fastest as you practice, but also goes up when you practice parry and dodge. Okay, that's probably enough rocks. Are we overloaded? Yes, we are by quite a bit. How many rocks did we pick up? 166. So if we just hold this down and throw them, agility will go up quickly when you practice parry and dodge. It will go up practicing on the wrestling bridge in the Simbani village, but slowly. Practice parry and dodge, it shouldn't take too long to max out. That is true. Hey baby, you cannot sit here, you can sit right here. Vitality goes up as you lose health and stamina, and also goes up a little when you sleep. Really? Okay, so did that up our strength at all? It did, but by hardly anything. Oh gosh, don't make us do that. Are you gonna make us do that? And meanwhile, our stamina would go down. Well, I'll just do it until nightfall, because I need to kill some time anyway. I wanted to talk to Uhura at night. So we might as well take some time. Oops, what are we doing? Time. It's a little after midday. 276 rocks. Alright, what was left is the hardest skill to raise. Good to know. Max out luck by practicing parry and dodge. It also goes up as you practice magic, so if you're a magic user, practice your spells first. How's our stamina? Out of stamina, we got 3 strength points. Woohoo! Party in Stringtown! Well, at least if we can get it to, at least if we can get him to 250, then I'll feel better. And like I said, we're just killing time. I would like to Bring the game to nightfall. Visit Uhura's tent and see if she has anything new to say to us. We can only visit her at night. Sleep the night. And then play another game with Yusufu. I'm hoping that the third game will be when he offers us friendship. And at that point, I feel like we can move on with the plot and summon the leopard prisoner. Went up another 4 points, so 7 total. Wow, that's a slow grind is what that is. And time is not going very quickly either. That is very interesting to me. I do not know why they would have decoupled strength so much from everything else, because that is new. Not sure what they were thinking there, to be honest. But at least it's not at least we don't have to keep typing spacebar, enter, spacebar, enter, spacebar, enter. That would have irked me to have to do all that again. It's nice to be able to hold the mouse down. I wish we'd been able to hold the mouse down, or the enter key down with training magic. It was very vexing to me that we had to keep going back into stamina is done. And we are at strength 52. The time is going down, so there is that. It's just not going down quickly. It gives us more time to throw rocks. So how are you guys doing? Is everyone doing alright? Don't think this video will post until mid-November. It's late October right now. I'm recording this about a week and a half in advance. Which, that way I can push one a day and not lose momentum. It always makes me feel so guilty when I'm making people wait. Baby, no, you have to sit over here. You cannot sit on top of the keyboard. No, you can't. You cannot sit on top of the keyboard. 260. That's a nice round number, at least. Where are we on? Okay, the sun is going down slowly. Out of rocks. Whoops. Not what I meant to do. Is it farther to Shapir or by camel? What? Is it farther to Shapir or by camel? I don't know what that means. And we didn't get any strength for those last few rocks. It would be nice to steal the sign. Besides, someone's watching you. Someone's watching me. Who's watching me? I don't think I believe that. This is the fairy log the famous drumming math monkeys used to create their logarithms. I don't understand what that sign is. It farther to Shapir or by camel? obviously supposed to be some kind of random joke, but I do not get it. $2.62. Gosh dang it. What the hell? What happened? It did some kind of... Oh my god. It loaded the game. Because I held down enter and it just started pressing buttons. That was bad luck and also really freaking frustrating. So the last, what, 5 minutes of game time are for nothing. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, lesson learned. Don't go anywhere near the top screen unless you're certain the enter key has caught up with... Oh, wow. Jeez Louise. So it thought I hit here, and oh, when you click there, it goes directly to restore. Wow, what a terrible, terrible design decision. Why would you do that? Why would you have it focus directly on restore? Why, of all of them? I really would have thought save would be the more... Oh, man. That sucks. To put it mildly. I'm sorry, guys. That sucks. 236. Man, oh man. We had gotten it up all the way to 262. And the day was half gone. It was a good day. I wanted to go see Uhura. See if there was any more night stories. I do like the idea that he's telling the Uhura story about maybe women don't need to have to choose between wife and warrior. Maybe they can be both. And telling that to people as like a, whoa, maybe we didn't do right by this person. $242. So I had to keep a hawk eye on it and not blink and see when he says that he's exhausted and stop then. Gosh, the throw animation is just so ridiculous when you stack it all on top of each other like this. You look very silly. Throw up in the tree here. Now throw down at the tree. Show that tree who's boss. Oh wait, we're not supposed to hurt trees because we're one with the forest. None of you tell the dryad, okay? I do not wish to be zapped. 246. Oh, it's going up so slowly. I could just cry. I better save the game. I could just cry. That it undid all of our progress. That had to be like 5 minutes of video. just gone. Ugh. I just want to be sick over it. But it's fine. It's fine. If I have to, I can always cut a little bit. I don't like cutting because it feels like cheating. But on the other hand, making you sit through 1 billion hours of grinding also feels like cheating. So there's a lot of cheating to go around. Have you got cheating on your mind? How you doing, baby? You doing okay? Yeah, I wish I could turn down the music on the throwing animation. Which I can't because it's a sound effect instead of music, so we are stuck with it, and I am sorry. Ha, timed that one. 250. Excellent, excellent. Well, so it's gone up 20 points from when we walked out here, because we were at 230 something. 232, I think. So we're getting there. It's just incredibly ridiculously slow. And once again, oh my god, once again, I am standing in the middle of a wasteland, flinging, not a desert, it's a savanna this time, but still pretty darn dry, flinging rocks into the ground, and this somehow, magically, makes me a better hero. You would have thought I would not be in that position once again, and here we are. Oh, hello. Did we run out of stones? Clearly we did. It bothers me. It does. I don't feel like that's a realistic training regimen. Throwing handfuls of stones into the wind. How does that make me stronger? It doesn't. It's silly to me. It feels silly. But no one consulted with me, did they? I'm not sure when Wages of War was released, so I cannot tell you how old I would have been. But I probably would not have been old enough to ring me up on the phone and ask me my opinion of the grinding in this game. Although I am genuinely surprised. Genuinely. That the testers for the game, the people making the game, must not have tried to max their skills out, which you would think would be a pretty basic part of game testing, if only to see, am I able to get to the max of these things? Did nobody point out? We didn't put any climbing in this game at all. Did nobody point out? It takes forever to up your strength. You basically have to go out into the savannah and pick up 1 million rocks, and it's kind of silly. Did no one point out these things? I wonder. This is the kind of questions that keep me awake at night, thinking, is that really how development went on video games in whatever it was, the 1990s. Let's say the 90s. I don't know if it was the 90s. I think it was the 90s. 260. Okay, and it's getting close-ish to sundown, and we are getting close to where we were before I screwed us all up. So we'll throw this last batch of rocks, and then we'll head back to the village, which ought to be enough time, just walking and such, ought to be enough time to
sorry, apples are out of season. Actually, they're out of season all year long in this area. Johnny probably made a mistake here. As a Johnny Appleseed joke. But it's not an apple tree, so it's not a terribly good joke. I don't know what kind of tree it is. Maybe an acacia tree? 263. We are not completely out of stamina yet, but I'm tired of standing around, so we're gonna skedaddle. We're gonna boop shoopy doop. Hi. I was really hoping that it would be nighttime. Oh, I hate that. It's very vexing to not be able to get the exit that you want. Okay, here we go. Go in the village. Hello, you're the Night Elder. I'm going to go down and see Uhura. So, hero of the kata, you'll be seeing many new things and people. Maybe you learn more about them here. That'd be Simba's greeting for you, hero. Hababa. That'd be most interesting, young hero. Simbi, me Simbi. Mama. Uhu wawa mama. Raki. The savannah be the Simbani home. The grasslands feed the cattle. The savannah be home to many dangers. The dangers may be feed on you if you are not wary. There be many things wanting to eat you. The best advice I can give you is fight when you have to, run when you can. There be no glory in being dead. Always be using your brains out in the savannah. Rest when you be tired. Do not sleep without a fire and watch out for traps. Missouri. Simba threw his first spear today. It not be much, but he will be a fine warrior. Simba be growing plenty fast. Soon when he run, no one be catching him. The warriors of the Simbani be the weapons of the tribe. Warriors must be very brave, very strong, and very smart, or they be very dead. The elders of the Simbani be the brains of the tribe. They be older, so their brains grow smarter. Elders are the husbands and the herders. The Liban is the leader of the tribe. The Liban must be strong, smart, and respected by all. He listens to the words of the elders and then tells the tribe what to do. So, didn't really learn anything new, but it was nice to see her and talk to her. And now we are going to sleep until morning. My hope is that we will be able to go talk to Hujombo, Princess Shapir. Maybe we'll be playing Owari today? Missouri. I run each morning to the village lookout and back. No one is as fast as I am, for I have practiced all my life. I will go hunting later today for the Hatari Kubwa. When I give its horn to the Liban, then I will undergo the initiation test. I will be practicing all my skills every day, and I'll be ready to be a warrior. There is much talk of war here. I hope the Simbani do not fight the Leopardmen before I am initiated. One must be a warrior to fight in the war. Sit down, and I will play Owari with you. So his dialogue options are definitely changing. That's good. Good sign. Means we're not stuck. I be thinking that maybe the words you speak of peace be real. Maybe I will try to help you bring peace to my people. You ask Yusefu to be your friend. I will gladly be the friend of the Prince of Shapir. That makes me happy. We needed to do that for story points, but it makes me happy regardless of story points. Did I win? Yes, we won. Okay. So, well done us. Woo. Oh man. Honestly, damn my completionism. Damn it to heck. Damn it to heck. And you know what else? I don't think our stealth is going up. When was the last time it's gone up? Can we throw rocks here? I don't think we can. Oh, pretty cheetah. We went through 7 of our water stands doing that stupid rock binge marathon that gave us, what, 30 points of strength? So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the video here and I'm gonna go grind my strength score, and I'll do that without making it part of the video. I really want it to be maxed out, but I feel really self-conscious doing another. It's because it's gonna be probably, I would say, 20 minutes, and yeah, I know that you guys would do that 20 minutes with me because you're very sweet, but I feel self-conscious just sitting here like, well, crap, what do I say? Because sometimes I don't have anything to say. So I will go and get us up to strength 300, and so when we pick up in the next video, we will be there. It is, let's mark this down, it is midday of day 22. I'm hoping that I can get this done, and it'll be day 23. I don't want it to take more than a couple days. So there's not a time limit, but still I'm self-conscious of it because, I mean, there's a war going on and we're practicing throwing rocks. So once again, my name is Anna Murdahl, and I will see you in the next video. This is Quest for Glory 3, Wages of War. And when I see you again, I should have 300 strength. That's the goal anyway. We'll see. Bye-bye.